Good morning. Welcome back to handwriting. Let's start with our leader coming up and getting our Mat Man. And remember, if you need help this week, you're going to be able to watch Mat Man up here, or you're going to be able to watch me too. Okay, you ready?
Mat Man has one head, one head, one head. Mat Man has one head, so that he can think. Mat Man has two eyes, two eyes, two eyes. Mat Man has two eyes, so that he can see.
One nose.
Mat Man has one nose, one nose, one nose. Mat Man has one nose, so that he can smell. Mat Man has one mouth, one mouth, one mouth. Mat Man has one mouth, so that he can eat. Mat Man has two ears, two ears, two ears. Mat Man has two ears, so that he can hear.
Listen. Listen.
Mat Man has one body, one body, one body. Mat Man has one body to hold what is inside
His heart, his tummy, his lungs.
Mat Man has two arms, two arms, two arms. Mat Man has two arms, so that he can reach. Mat Man has two hands, two hands, two hands. Mat Man has two hands, so that he can clap. Mat Man has two legs, two legs, two legs. Mat Man has two legs, so that he can stand. Mat Man has 2 feet, 2 feet, 2 feet. Mat Man has 2 feet, so that he can walk.
Okay, give your leader a round of applause while your leader is taking Mat Man off the board and putting Mat Man back on our metal tin. Mrs. McMurphy is going to be getting to this page, and I want you guys to get your handwriting book, and I want you to turn it to the next page. So, we've done F and E, and we've done D. Today we're going to do 2 letters. So the first letter, we're going to start on this page. We're starting all of these letters at the top. That's where we start all of our letters. All of our letters are going to need to start at the top. So I'm going to get my pen, and we're going to start at the top, straight line down. Our frog is going to jump up. If our pen was a frog, it's going to jump back up to the top. And this time, guys, we're just going to make a little curve. What letter is that? P. That's right. What does P say? P, 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 P. Very good. Okay, let's go to the next one. Start at the top, straight line down. Frog jumps up, makes a little curve. What letter is that? P. Okay, start at the top, straight line down. Frog jumps up and makes a little curve. And those are all uppercase P's. Now, let me show you what we need to make sure we don't do. Okay? When we do our curve, look at that little curve. It's little, but is that what we did on the other ones? No, it's not. We need to do a little curve to the middle. What if I did this? Is that a little curve? No, that kind of looks like a D. And we didn't go all the way to the bottom. So we need to make sure that it doesn't look like that either. So we're going to go start at the top, straight line down. Frog jumps up and makes a little curve to the middle. Okay? Get your pencils ready. And we are going to start in our journals. Okay? So we've already done D. We did D. So now we're going to the bottom and we're doing the letter P, okay? So let's start right here. Remember, we have to trace these. We're gonna start at the top, straight line down, frog jumps up and makes a little curve, okay? Want you to do that. Now, we're gonna do our own. Start at that top, straight line down, frog jumps up and makes a little curve to the middle. Don't go all the way over here, just a little curve. Okay, let's trace again. Start at the top, straight line down, frog jumps up and makes a little curve. Now remember, thumbs up if you're good, raise your hand if you need help, and Mrs. McMurphy will come around and help. Okay, let's do our next one. Start at the top, straight line down, frog jumps up and makes a little curve. Okay, let's trace our next one. Start at the top, straight line down, frog jumps up and makes a little curve. This is the letter P. Okay, let's trace. Start at the top, straight line down, frog jumps back up to the top and makes a little curve. Okay, now these last two you're going to do by yourself. I'm going to show you, but then you're going to do them by yourself. We're going to start at the top, straight line down, frog jumps up and makes a little curve. Okay, we're going to come over here. Start at the top, straight line down, frog jumps up and makes a little curve. When you finish your row of P's, I want you to raise your hand so Mrs. McMurphy can come around and check your letters. Now remember, if there's one that we need a little bit of extra practice, she's just going to underline it for us, okay? And that means we need to go back and erase and try again. Is that okay? Yes, that is okay if we make mistakes. Mistakes mean that we're growing and we're learning, so that's okay. I don't want you to get upset if we have to fix some stuff, because Mrs. Mata has to fix stuff all the time. So I want you to finish your P's, raise your hand. If all of them are good, Mrs. McMurphy is going to give you guys a star, and then we are going to be able to move on to the next letter. Today we're doing 2 letters. So while you guys are finishing that, I'm going to go ahead and get started on the next one, okay? Okay, our next letter that we are going to be working on looks similar to the last letter that we did. I'm going to get my pen and we're going to start at the top. Okay, so we start all these letters at the top. We're going to start at the top, straight line down, frog jumps up. Now watch, we're going to make 2 little curves. Little curve bounce, little curve to the bottom, okay? What letter is that? B, that's right. What does B say? B, B, B. Okay, we're going to start at the top, straight line down, frog jumps up. Now we're going to make a little curve to the middle and a little curve to the bottom. Oh, that's okay. That's a little tricky. I'm going to go back and fix that. Remember when I said Mrs. Mata has to fix things too? We're going to do a little curve to the middle, little curve to the bottom. What letter is that? B. Okay, here's our last one. Start at the top, straight line down, frog jumps up, little curve to the middle, little curve to the bottom. Good. Okay, let's make sure that our curves don't look like that. Look at that big belly. That looks like Mrs. Mata's belly. We don't want that. What if I did this? No! We want our curves to try to be the same size, okay? So little curve to the middle, little curve to the bottom. Another thing we need to watch out for, when we do that, we're just going to bounce off that back line. What we need to not do is, look at this. That looks like a roller coaster, doesn't it? We're not riding on a roller coaster, so we don't want it to look like that. So we are going to just go to the middle and bounce and then go down, okay? That's what we're going to do. So let's go over to our handwriting journal. And let's start there. What was our picture on P? Pencil, that's right. Okay, so look, we're on the next page and we're only doing B's. We're not doing this next letter, we're only doing B's. Okay, so let's start at our first B right here. We're gonna start our first B. I'm folding my handwriting book so that you guys can see it. I do not want you guys to fold yours. I want you guys to leave yours flat, okay? So let's start, I'm gonna zoom out a little bit, right here at the top, okay? We're gonna start at the top. Maybe I can zoom in a little bit more for you. Okay, we're gonna start at the top, straight line down, frog jumps up, bounce to the middle, and bounce to the bottom, okay? That's kind of hard to see when I'm writing. Start at the top, straight line down, frog jumps up, bounce to the middle, bounce to the bottom. Okay, I want you guys to trace yours. Now we're gonna make our own, okay? So we're gonna start at the top, straight line down, frog jumps up, bounce to the middle, bounce to the bottom. Go. Thumbs up if you're good, raise your hand if you need help. Let's trace our next one. Start at the top, straight line down, frog jumps up, bounce to the middle, bounce to the bottom. Okay, start at the top, straight line down, frog jumps up, bounce to the middle, bounce to the bottom. No roller coasters, don't make it curly. Good job, guys. Okay, we're gonna start at the top, straight line down, frog jumps up, bounce to the middle, bounce to the bottom. Okay, our last one we're doing together. We're gonna start at the top, straight line down, frog jumps up, bounce to the middle, bounce to the bottom. Okay, now we're gonna do these two by yourself, okay? We're gonna start at the top, straight line down, frog jumps up, bounce to the middle, bounce to the bottom, and then you're gonna write your own. Start at the top, straight line down, frog jumps up, bounce to the middle, bounce to the bottom. And when you're done, raise your hand and Mrs. McMurphy is gonna come and check. If they're all good, she's gonna star. If you need to fix them, are we gonna get upset? No, because that means we're learning. When you're done, then you are going to put these, where are you gonna put them? That's right, in that bucket right over there. Guys, you just finished your first week of handwriting, and I am so proud of you. I hope you have a great day, and I hope that you are great for Mrs. McMurphy, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.